what about the second big thing? I'll throw it out there. I think privacy, right? If you just look at it, other side of the house, and you look at it from a consumer standpoint, let's pretend we don't work in ad tech, right? We don't work at Full Throttle, and as a consumer, privacy is going to change. I mean, every Apple billboard that I see is like iPhone 14 privacy to a whole new level, right? And you got more and more disclaimers on sites kind of saying, hey, are you sure you opt into this? Here's all the stuff that we're doing. Here's what you consent to. Privacy has changed a lot this year. If you look at January, beginning of the year, and how everything has changed, we've had privacy law come into play. So CPRA, right, goes into effect, what, about 11 days, from now. And then we have a couple different states enacting legislation. You got Virginia, that's happening in the middle of the year, next year, and then two other states that are following suit later in the year. So yeah, privacy is really big. What do you guys think is going to happen with all the people that have to deal with the actual legislation? Like, is it kind of, hey, just don't have the biggest target on your back because like there's no way everyone can keep up with it? Like, what do you guys think is going to happen?
I think there's going to be a ton of class action lawsuits, which I love to read about. But Google already has a bunch of them on their plate, which makes me wonder if that's why they have been kicking the can on some of this stuff. Many people are worried, and in order to opt out of these things and make sure that you're not part of their list, you have to be part of their list. And I think that raises a lot of red flags. There's no way around that. So I think part of this is going to be tons of red tape, tons of changes to accommodate that, tons of changes in tech, particularly, and also a lot of people suing companies, massive companies.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I think about those words too. The litigation. Nothing really scares a brand much more than that, you know. And they want to protect consumer data, of course. They don't want to be litigated. They don't want to be liable. They don't want to be in the news. And there's a major fear element that I do think a company like Apple is playing to. You know, they're the champion for privacy. They have the consumers back. Therefore, they're a safe place to spend your money. Whether that's true or not, I think is up for debate. But I think brands were afraid in 2022, and there's a theme of fear in 2023. And I think there's confusion because, like you guys said, there are new state by state laws popping up. So will that necessitate some kind of national privacy law, maybe that we might hear about next year, or there'll be more serious talk about? I don't know. You know, that's something I'm interested to see too. But I think they're, like Julia said, they're going to want to lean on tech and partners that can alleviate that fear, you know, and help them feel confident in that relationship with their consumer.